let the beat keep breathing while I spit life to you heathens. You in the wrong place, to be real, reasons. I usually don't spit corny styles like that cause I'm too seasoned. How you sending links trying to get on, you stink. MCs don't give a what you think.
Season.
Rapping if it's beef, I hit a brinks. And put that kind of paper on your head to make a lot of
NBA 2K17, the prelude is out now, and 2K TV has all the details.
Welcome, everyone, to an exciting broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports. Some great action in store tonight, seeing some of the best and brightest young players on the hardwood. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Michigan Wolverines and Louisville.
And the thing you love about collegiate sports, the passion, the energy, I mean, the competitiveness and that hunger and drive to succeed and show what you have, it's really always a marvel to watch.
No doubt about it, Greg. And seeing these players out here tonight, I remember how the love for the game of basketball in those formative years when I was playing college was so invaluable. I mean, the experience you gain with excellent coaching and mentorship at this level, really a huge part of where you go with your talent.
So the Wolverines starting five. We've got Flash. Jones is out there with Ellis. Hunt Smith, and it's Crawford at the 2. Now here's Green. Stolen away. Pass break. Here come the Wolverines. Flash misses.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And out of bounds as the Wolverines gain possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
The Louisville Cardinals have had a real strong run lately in college hoops, Clark. Even after changing conferences a few years back, they continue to shine.
You know, and nobody knew, Kevin, just how they would fare in the new and stronger conference, but it's been winning as usual for the Cardinals.
Crawford outside, and that one's good. Crawford's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
And Michigan has possession following the three-point attempt by Freak. Here's Flash, guarded by Green, and Flash gets it to go. Now here's Green. This one for 3. Green missing again. Michigan with the ball.
What's up? $29 and $30.
Out to the wing.
How is
Inside.
everybody?
Here's Smith. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Green with the ball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Rozier, the pass to Green. Louisville, no good that time either.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, and as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Here's Knight. Can't hit from in close.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
On the court right now for the Cardinals. Green in at shooting guard. Thomas is out there with Peyton, and it's Rozier in at the one spot.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes.
How?
Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA?
And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
On the court for Michigan, they've got Jones. Ellis is out there with Smith. Then there's Flash, and it's Crawford at the shooting guard position.
And you look at the long list of former players from the University of Michigan, a lot of big-name NBA players got their start as Wolverines. It's been that way for a long time.
Louisville shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. At the line for two. Greg, you mentioned moments ago all the former Wolverines that have made it to the NBA. Michigan has been one of the best talent developing schools, Clark, for a long time.
And, you know, apart from the Fab Five group, Kevin, the Wolverines can also name Glenn Rice as an alum, outstanding NBAer, and Trey Burke and Nick Stauskas, recent grads from Ann Arbor.
Here's Ellis. Can't hit, and it's Louisville the other way.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And it's White missing. White's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. It's Crawford on the wing. Screen by Smith. Crawford kicks to Jones. Smith with a screen on Green. Jones, no one around him. And once again off the mark by Michigan.
Boy, a sluggish, muddy start to this second half. Still scoreless.
Here's Green. And Jones pulls it down.
And pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but the D just was not giving in.
Pass to Ellis. Lets it go from 14. No good. Good D by Sanders.
Give me the ball.
And here's Louisville. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Green's gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there, 25%. Screen by Ellis. Smith kicks to Jones. Again, the miss by Jones. So it's Louisville now. A 2-point game.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
And it's a completely new group for the Cardinals. Michigan making some changes. So it's Louisville now. The lead is 2. Here's Green, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Here's the screen. Here's Taylor. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
That's a huge basket. Just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain that mid-range jump shot. Really good basketball.
Green, he's in at the point. Thomas is out there with Payton, and it's Hughes in at the 3. Good. And that's 12 points for Freak.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Here is Cunningham. Outside Knight. Taylor up top. The pass to Banks. Michigan moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Jefferson. It's rebounded by Payton.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
They're starting to feel it from deep. Let's tighten up our pressure on the perimeter and make those looks tougher to get. We're going to give up the
So
drive.
Michigan ends up going with the new group.
Rotate on the weak side to get there.
We've got 1:55 left in the second half of basketball. And it's out of bounds. The Wolverines able to retain possession here.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
.151 left to play here in the second half. Here's Flash, guarded by Green. Here's Smith. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg. Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And Sanders, here we go. Here's Mack. He's guarded by Ellis. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Michigan trails by 7. And a foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Flash. Dishes to Smith. From 10 feet out. Again, the miss by Smith. There's a minute left to play in the second half.
You know, sometimes you can see how a player can lead on the floor from the sidelines, and you see that with Freak. I mean, he's got the skills and athleticism as a point guard, in addition to the leadership, too.
And, guys, people often underestimate just how important leadership is. You know, there's no stat for that. But guys like Chris Paul and Steph Curry have incredible skill, but their leadership on the floor is equally as important. Freak is a floor general in their mold. That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Smith on the wing. Again, the miss by Smith.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Green kicks to Sanders. To the wing right side. Pass to Green. There's the triple. And the shot is good. And Louisville leads by 13.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
He feeds it to Harrell. The tray, no good. So Louisville wins it. A confident win and one where they clearly showed.
I sound like half of the guys that'll make you believe half of the lies. Half of the time, I don't be hearing that shit, homie. I cannot lie. I cannot lie. What will we do?